South Carolina looks at curbing e-cigarettes in the wake of bootleg THC vape-related pulmonary illness outbreak. Find out more on this edition of Industry Insider. Hello and welcome to another edition of Industry Insider. South Carolina joins the list of states looking to take action against nicotine delivery systems this week, despite a drastic slowdown on the number of lung illness cases and the CDC making statements directly linking the illness to illicit THC carts. In regards to this issue, MUSC tobacco cessation expert Matthew Carpenter had this to say: "What I want are policies that not necessarily ban electronic cigarettes, but that reduce and restrict anything that would promote uptake among youth." He continued on to say, "I also want electronic cigarettes to be accessible to adults who may quit with them." In the 2019-2020 session, legislators unanimously toughened the 2006 Youth Access to Tobacco Prevention Act with House Bill 3420. The language of this bill defined vaping as a nicotine alternative, prohibited minors from entering retail establishments that sell primarily nicotine products, required schools to ban vaping on campus, and strengthened restrictions for online sales. There are currently two bills related to vaping being pressed by lobbyists funded by Juul in the state. One to raise the age restriction for purchasing tobacco products to 21, and the other to prevent local governments from banning the sale or use of tobacco outright. Juul announced in May 2019 that the company had plans to open a new assembly facility in Lexington County, which would create 500 new jobs, but the plant has still yet to materialize. Juul spokesman Ted Kwong recently issued a statement in response to questions about whether the South Carolina plant was still coming, saying, quote, "We look forward to supporting the creation of high-quality American jobs for a diverse and inclusive workforce drawn from across the Midlands, and will provide updates as they become available." Juul declined to comment on the specific legislation being pushed in the state. In North Carolina, a tax has been placed on nicotine e-liquids, and this is something Representative Beth Bernstein is pushing for in South Carolina. She believes that increased taxes on tobacco products and e-liquids would ultimately fuel youth prevention initiatives. Do you believe that increased taxes on e-liquids would have any effect on youth vaping in the state? Or would it simply deter more adult smokers from quitting combustible cigarettes? Please share your thoughts with us down below, and as always, don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and ring that bell button to keep up to date with all of our Fight for Flavors content. This has been Nick with Industry Insider, and we'll see you next time.